that young people don't listen because, like, every situation, they look at it from a logical standpoint, but like they're trying to figure out what makes sense, but they have to realize that the world don't make sense. What I mean by that is, okay, let's say for example, if you're applying for a job and you get out of college and somebody say, hey, do it this way, but you thinking it works this way.
Okay.
The way it really works is they want to see experience. They want to see experience before they hire you.
Right.
But that don't make sense, right? That don't make sense that you need experience to get a job, but you can't get experience to even, you can't get a job to get experience. That don't make sense. But you already know that this is how it works. So you already then had the experience and already been through it. So you already know it don't work like however you think it's working. Right. It don't work. So you thinking that, you just show your credentials, show your degree or whatever you have, and then you just boom. Or you thinking that, you just interview real well, you just boom. But you already know it doesn't work like that. Or another example, from my personal experience, right? So like, for example, my emergency savings. I built my emergency savings for 2 years, maybe almost 2 years. I don't remember me having anything I would call an emergency while I was building it. So while I had the emergency savings, I don't remember having any emergencies.
Right.
But as soon as I didn't have no emergency savings, all the emergencies popped up. But you already know that because you already done been through all those experiences and stuff. So that's what I mean when I say, like, I think that's why they don't listen. Or even remember when we first started working together and I was like, I want to get rich. Remember that? And you was like, all right, go get a job at the airport.
Yeah.
In my mind, that didn't make sense. Like, I was doing the math, and I was like, $10 an hour, millionaire. And I was like, that don't make sense to me.
Right.
But you already know that it takes small steps to get there.
Right.
The first step is at least we gotta have a job. Like, so that's why.
At least.
That's why I think you still think it's a black mom?
Yeah. Yeah, because I think it's the black mind, and I think it's relationships. I think when you guys are young, you guys don't have like a real good relationship with your parents. And so when you don't have that relationship, you don't tend to take what they say and take it as the gospel and listen to them. That's what I think. I think it's some of the black mind, but I think it's a relationship, because I watched a YouTube video a couple of days ago with Donald Trump and his granddaughter, and just to see him with his granddaughter, like, X out everything he says on the TV or whatever. I'm talking about humanizing him. Like, he was like a grandfather. His granddaughter's like 18 years old. They was playing golf together. They were riding on a golf cart together. But you can tell that if he probably was to give her some information, she would listen to him because of the relationship they have.
You said you could tell that just by them playing golf together?
But their interaction. Like,
how was the interaction like?
It was like a loving interaction. It was like she cared a lot about him. You can tell that relationship didn't just start on the camera. It's stuff that happens outside of what you see on camera. It just seems like it's no way that they can put on a front like that for that long, for over an hour, if they weren't real close like that.
But how does that mean that she'll listen though?
Because if you grow up with someone and you are in the trenches with them, and they have a real solid relationship with you, I feel like you will listen to them. I feel like you'll really understand that if I've spent all of these years with this person, they have my best interests at heart. So they're not gonna tell me anything that make me go and do something wrong. That's what I feel. I feel like that.
So you think that whenever somebody doesn't listen, you think that they thinking that, this person kind of fucked me over?
I don't think your mind registers that immediately, but I think your mind may register judgment. It may say, let me look at the person that's giving me this information. So say for example me, right? So if I'm telling you like how to become like these people online that have Lambos and stuff, and I'm telling you how to get rich, but I don't have a Lambo, your mind may say like, well, he don't have a Lambo, so how is he really gonna tell me how to get it? Or, you know, let's just say your parents trying to tell you, hey, you need to save your money, but then you look at them, you like, oh, they not saving any money, so.
So it's more so of who giving the advice?
I think so, but see, the problem lies in most people don't listen to the messenger, and that makes them miss the message. So like right now, if I go downtown and I see a homeless person and they tell me how they got there, the average person gonna be like, man, he ain't got nothing to tell me, but I listen to him because I'm like, even though he's homeless, at one time he wasn't. So if he's telling me how to not be homeless and I see him homeless, I'm like, I might need to listen to him. Or if the crackhead is telling me how he got strung out on crack, so I'm like, man, I ain't listen to that crackhead. What the fuck I'm listening to him for? But I might need to listen to him so he can tell me how not to get on crack. Because it might not be as simple as, oh, you just ride one day and somebody let you try some crack. I don't know what happened to make him go down that road.
So what if a truck driver that failed at starting a truck company, what if he tell you how to not fail as a truck driver, but he never succeeded? Like he probably could tell you how to not fail like how he did, but it's a million ways to fail. But not one way to succeed. He ain't succeeded. So you can listen to him about how not to go the same route how to not go the same route he did, and how to not fail that one way. But he can't tell you how to hit the mark because he never hit the mark.
But that still don't mean that the information he gave you was bad information.
Oh yeah,
he probably saved you from that particular fall down. He probably saved you from that. That's not saying that he's gonna give you like all the answers, or even if he didn't make it as the truck driver, then that means that, oh man, well, he didn't become a successful truck driver. That means I'm not gonna listen to him. That's crazy when you really think about it. If you really think about it, if you think about like, if a person has been on this earth longer than you, it's impossible. To me, it's impossible. Some people may disagree. It's impossible that they don't have some type of wisdom that they can impart. It's impossible, because if you're able to survive for 40 to 50 years, you got to do something, like, because it's easy to go out here and die and do some stupid shit. So if you able to survive that long, you got to know something.
But what about Excel though?
What do you mean?
About Excel, like Donald Trump is multi-billionaire.
Okay.
Like he's like worth like probably $6 billion. Like, okay. So he's like excelled. Like now I see, okay, like for example, because you said relationships, like relationship with our parents. Most people's parents not Donald Trump.
They don't have to be Donald Trump, bro.
Well, I mean, what type of information you can offer me? I mean, okay, you can offer me, okay, how to eat, how to survive, how to get a job, but what I'm talking about, like how to excel, how to be successful at something.
I think
most people are not successful.
But I think the young people, and the young people I'm talking about is like the black kids. The young people I'm talking about is, we can't even get to being millionaires if we can't take care of the simple stuff.
Like what?
Like anything, like maintaining your house, having savings, keeping your nose clean, not going to jail. You know, like simple stuff like that. Like we don't even need to get to this part yet. We need to get the foundation, like having, babies and shit when you still young. Like we can't even do that right. Do you understand?
We're working on it.
No. But you get what I'm saying. So if you can't even lay the foundation, why are we talking about the? I
mean, we probably can't lay the foundation because our parents can't even do it right.
But they've been trying to tell you, like they might have said, like, hey.
But they ain't doing it.
Like I told you before, I told you don't have any kids. Don't have no girlfriend until you're 30.
I ain't got a girlfriend.
Like I'm telling you that until 30.
I ain't got a girlfriend until 30.
There you go. So that's the first thing. That's it.
No, what is I'm saying though?
No, it's nothing else after that. That's like I'm giving you the blueprint. The blueprint is work on yourself from now until 30 and build your foundation. Don't do drugs. That's like, look, keep your nose clean. Don't do drugs.
Wait, when you say nose clean, you talking about cocaine or you talking about active cleaning yourself?
No. Just keep your nose clean. Like, don't make sure you get pulled out of police, your license right, your registration right, all that stuff. Like, that's keeping your nose clean. Staying out the way.
Okay.
So, no girlfriend for 10 years. Not saying you can't have friends. No girlfriends.
Okay. When you say friends, can other things be involved too?
I mean, if it's that kind of thing where it's like, hey, we can do that and there's no feelings get involved.
Who do you know that have done this stuff?
What do you mean, who do I know?
The thing is, you're saying who you don't have followed that blueprint.
I don't know nobody that done it, but I'm telling you this the way to go. Because it's called least distractions. Signal noise. That's all it is. When you get a girlfriend, now you're creating more noise in your life.
I ain't gonna lie, you ain't lying.
When you have a child, you're creating more noise in your life.
True.
When you don't keep your nose clean, you create more noise in your life. So the name of the game to be young is for those 10 years to not have any of that.
I ain't gonna lie. And another thing too, another thing I think that catch you up is, like when you young and stuff. Like when you're young, you shield it from life. You shield it. But then when you turn 18, the shield gets released. Like even when you're young, but not even just like they don't even let a little bit slip through. Just a little bit. They don't even just taste a little bit of life. It's just shield you. So as soon as when life hits you, it's like,
well, I mean,
goddamn.
The life hits you guys like that because y'all be so ready to be grown. That's what happened.
What you mean? We be so ready to be grown?
When you're so ready to be grown, you want to move out. You want to get your own stuff.
That's because y'all be doing fucked up shit.
Like what?
I'm give you an example of one of my homeboys. So he makes about $20 an hour.
Okay.
He stays with his big brother. His big brother got his check to 60% of his check goes to his account.
Okay.
So he makes about $2,000 a month. Almost $1,400 goes towards him every month. He wants an extra $600 for rent now.
His big brother does. So
his big brother make about $300K a year.
So you saying his big brother taking his money?
Yeah, but then he want him to move out. So he like, how the fuck I'm supposed to move out if I can't save shit? He taking off my money.
No, but what do you mean he taking his money? Like, what are you doing with the money?
So the money goes to his car insurance. The big brother, the little brother, my homeboy, he don't even know how much his car insurance is. He just got it going over there. Car insurance. Something about he owed his daddy for some money, so he got the money going to his big brother. His big brother pays his dad, middleman, right? Mm-hmm. Then he got he pays for groceries too. But see, when he told me this, I'm like, how does all that equal up to $1,360? You don't have no car wrecks. You don't have what's it called? Tickets. You said you owe your dad $1,000. You've been paying him you said you've been paying your dad for the past 5 months. There's no way you still owe your dad. And number two, the groceries is probably like $400 at best, and you said you don't eat their groceries. So
his big brother might be saving it for him.
Well, he need to tell him that.
Well, he need to ask about it. See, that's another problem. Like that's
robbing.
No, but that's his problem though. Like that
is his problem. But
yeah, he's supposed to know how much his car note is and all that stuff.
Yeah, but he thinking that that's my big brother.
Why he thinking that?
I'm just saying he thinking that that's my big brother. He wouldn't do that to me.
But why he thinking that?
You just said if they grew up together and stuff, they should have like best interest at heart.
I said no. I said depending on their relationship. I don't know their relationship. I don't know what his big brother like. I don't know him.
It sound like his big brother a fucked up person. Now he want $600. If that's my math right, that's $2,000. That's all his money going to the big brother every month.
Then why he won't just get on his own then?
That's what I'm saying. That's why they get on their own, because motherfuckers be doing fucked up shit.
But you don't know what his big brother doing. We don't know. He might have a huge stock portfolio he don't know about.
I doubt it.
He don't know, and we don't know.
His big brother going through a divorce right now, and he got to pay his ex-wife all type of money and stuff. So he trying to get a whole bunch of money and shit.
That's allegedly. We don't know what he doing with that money. And then your homeboy, if he really wanted to, he can go into his own check and change it from where it go.
Yeah, but they ain't gonna put his ass out.
So?
What you mean? What you mean? Donald Trump ain't doing no shit like that.
We don't know what he doing.
I'm saying I don't think Donald Trump's stealing from his granddaughter.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, he ain't stealing from his granddaughter.
But we don't know if this dude's stealing either. We don't know. You speculating. We don't know.
This is what he told me.
That's what he told you. But if he was to lay it out and see what was
his car insurance get paid somehow.
Now, if his car was getting repoed, then we'll have a problem. But stuff getting paid.
Yeah, but I mean, he definitely taking a little extra. I mean, there's no way he should add up to $2,000 a month.
We don't know. We don't know his numbers. That's what I'm saying.
The boy say, he said, yeah, now he wants $600 a month. He said, so then it's been a month or whatever. He told me he got a month to figure it out. He said, hey, I need you to stop taking money out the account and send the other money. He said, I don't have it. He said, well, you better figure it out because you had a month. He was like, I applied for jobs, a second job, and this, that, and the third. He was like, nobody called me back, and I went to interviews, nobody called me back. Like, what the hell you want me to do? Now, mind you, we did a little more research. We looked up the house. The house was only sold for like $250,000 back in 2013.
Okay.
The one interest rate low back then.
2013. Maybe, because it's close to 2012. Probably. I think maybe they were.
So mortgage can't be that high. Mortgage can't be that high. So whatever he paying with $2,000 of the man money, it's crazy. And then he like, hey, you gotta get out and you gotta get your own. How the fuck is he supposed to do that? You taking the man money? I'm just saying, even if it's happening or not happening, I'm just saying this is the type of shit that happens in most households. You got the parents be trying to take advantage of the kid because they ain't figured they shit out. So then when you're trying to give advice to somebody that's younger than you or your kids or whatever, and you taking from them and doing all type of fucked up shit to them, and then you trying to give advice to them or give them advice that you ain't did, I mean, that's like a cycle that repeat itself.
That happens. I'm not gonna say it's all households, but that can happen.
Like it's only like, okay, like.
But why don't the kids like I know the kids they learn how to do the stanky leg.
That's crazy that.
No, they learn how to do all this stuff because they go online and find out, right? What make them not find out how to manage their money and how to know like how much his insurance costs?
There's only one way to do the stink leg. There's a million ways to do that shit that you said.
No, there is only one way. Hey, big bro, how much is my insurance?
He's scared. He's scared of his big brother.
Why he scared for his own money? That's crazy.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, but that's a real challenge for him. Like he not the confrontational type. So he taking advantage of it.
That's not confrontational. It's just like, hey, big brother, how much is?
Like show me my money. How much money?
Yeah, just show me how much my insurance is. I'm trying to get an understanding of my insurance. Like trying to get my finances together. Like that's not confrontational. It's just asking a question. I'm trying to get my finances together. You said I need to pay you an extra $600. I need to see what I'm paying out. Like I just need to know what my bills are.
That might be hard for some people. Huh?
How's that hard? It's just a question. I'm asking about my money. I didn't ask him about how much he making. I said, all right, you say you want $600 extra. Let me see where I'm at. I need
you know what happens when you get the button heads back with your parents, you know?
But you're not butting heads. I just asked you a question.
Because now you got to let me fuck you over. You're not letting me fuck you over because now you're trying to investigate too much. You asking too many questions.
No, I'm just investigating my shit. Like, whatever you got going on, that's you. But I'm investigating myself. So if 60% of my check is going that way, I just need to know where everything is going because I need to balance my budget.
Well, you know how parents is. Like you've seen it happen before when the child try to protect himself.
But how? Like how are you trying to protect yourself though? Like how are you doing?
I'm saying you asking about like you asking about certain shit, and you know okay. Oh come on, you've seen this before. I don't want to say it on here, but you've seen this before.
But that's what I'm saying. I've done that. I've asked, and then it don't be like I'm asking about my shit.
Yeah, but it's like you is different. You is different because you actually like. I feel like you had a decent relationship with your parents.
I do, but I'm saying it still don't matter. That's still your shit.
So you telling me it wasn't no nervousness at all when you went there and say, hey, I'm missing the extra $500 or something. Oh,
I wasn't nervous though. I wasn't nervous.
Why are you acting like this shit never happened? It happened to you.
Yeah, it happened, but I'm saying you talking about two different things. You talking about being nervous to ask about your shit. I'm not nervous to ask about my stuff.
That's you, but some people is a little harder.
Well, if that's the case, then they just gonna keep getting fucked.
Especially if you don't know. How long you wait before you didn't know?
Shit, I ain't know until.
How many years was it? How much money accumulated to you? You could have been out.
Shoot, man, I probably could have been a down payment or something. Shit. Damn. I don't know, man, about 12,000, 13, something like that. I think.
Did you ever get it back?
Hell no.
That's what I'm saying.
But the thing is, at least it didn't continue. Shit.
So you can't just blame the young people. You gotta blame some of y'all too now. Cause look, y'all be fucking open.
But see, now we back at the first part of the conversation.
What?
I'm telling you how to fix it because I done went through it. Y'all still young folks. You ain't gonna listen. Your excuse gonna be, I'm scared. But I'm telling you the answer.
But see, I feel like it's easy to listen right there because if you went through it already, it's like, okay, boom, okay, you gotta went through it. So let me go ahead and just do it.
Well, the thing is I think this is what I've learned too about individuals. Once they get tired enough, they'll do it. Once they get, messed up for a good little while, they'll.
So you feel like that's necessary? So you feel like that's necessary?
They'll feel like what's necessary.
You're getting fucked up a few times and then getting tired. Then
I don't feel like it's necessary. I feel like if that's what you want to do, if you would rather keep getting messed over and not know where your money going, then okay.
Do you think y'all expectations are a little bit unrealistic?
No, I'm be honest with you. I think the black community expectations are low for you guys. Like all I'm saying is don't have children, don't have a girlfriend. Like that's a low expectation. Like that's not high. That ain't no high. Is that high?
You gotta name me one human on Earth. Regular human. Name me one regular human. Not like Albert Einstein and all them motherfuckers. Name one regular human that didn't have a girlfriend until he was 30, didn't have no kids until he was 30, didn't do drugs until he was 30, listen to everything they mentor or parent said.
Mark Zuckerberg.
Oh yeah, he had a kid at what age?
So I don't know, like 30 something.
For real?
I think he just recently got married. Not
I said no.
He normal. It is normal. He just happened to be a billionaire, but he normal. That's a normal person. That's a normal human being.
No, he died. He's at Harvard and everything.
That's normal.
He went to Harvard and everything. His parents is way different than most parents.
That's normal.
I name one black person.
Shoot.
Regular person.
Regular? What you mean like a regular person? I mean, I ain't gonna know like a regular
They can't be proven a genius and shit. They can't be like proven a genius and shit.
Magic Johnson's son?
His daddy, Michael Johnson.
But she said name me one normal person.
He ain't normal, huh? He ain't got a normal family or no normal parent.
They are normal people. He just tall and played basketball. That's normal, bro.
It's not normal.
That's very normal.
I don't like 400 people in the world to do that. How's that normal?
That's very normal.
LeBron James is normal?
Yeah.
Come on.
He's a normal human being.
My God.
He just tall, man.
He's a human being, but come on now. Nobody got, most people don't have what Magic Johnson's son and LeBron James and Mark Zuckerberg have.
But why do you have to have what they have to not have a girlfriend? Like, why you have to be superhuman to do that? Like, that's what I'm saying.
I don't know. You haven't been able to show me no regular people, so I don't know what the formula is.
You could be the first one. You can be the first one. How is it hard though? That's what I'm saying. But how is that hard though? I want to know how is that hard to not have a girlfriend for 10 years? Like, I'm just trying to make me understand this shit.
You wasn't young before.
I was.
When you was young, and you met Laura, right? Mm-hmm. And it was like one of the best things that happened to you, right?
Yeah, but see, you stupid when you're young. You stupid.
What you mean though? That's what I'm saying. So that's what I'm saying. So exactly. So I don't think it's something. I don't think it's possible.
I think it's possible. I think you just do it.
To do all of them.
What do you mean do all of what now?
You gotta listen to your parents and shit. Yeah, listen to your parents or your mentor.
Well, you passed the parents part. You ain't even in the house no more, so you passed.
You gotta listen to somebody.
That's over with.
You gotta listen to somebody that's older, that got more experience. Somebody that's older than you got more experience. No kids.
No kids. That's easy.
No girlfriend for 10 years.
Yes.
Really 12 years.
Yes. Like, what's hard about that? Like, what's hard about what's hard about not putting a label on something and saying I can hang out with you, but this is not what this is? How is that hard?
How was it hard for you then?
Because I wasn't thinking like this. I was
Nobody's
young.
thinking that.
But I'm telling you how to think. See, when I was young, nobody didn't tell me this. Nobody didn't say, hey, so I didn't know. I thought, oh man, this do what you do, man. You know, get a girlfriend, get married, get a white picket fence, you know, that's what everybody else doing, have babies. Nobody wasn't telling me what I'm telling you.
I ain't have no more girlfriends until I'm 30.
Yeah, do that.
One time I'm rich.
I wouldn't even worry about when I'm rich, cause see.
So I got 10 million and I'm 25, I can't.
I mean, you can do what you want to do. I'm just saying that's the best way. And then no drugs.
Well,
that impairs your judgment.
Well, you know, that's a little toss up.
No.
Because you say drugs, you talking about all drugs?
Yeah.
Like every single drug?
Yeah, all drugs.
Does alcohol count as drug?
Yeah. Like I wouldn't drink, I wouldn't be on drugs. I'm saying if I can go back now, like say if somebody said right now, like, you've heard of Aladdin? Never heard of Aladdin?
Oh, the nigga in the bottle?
Yeah.
The little wish nigga?
Yeah, he ain't a nigga, but you know, if he actually showed up and said, all right, Al, look, you're gonna be the first human that can go back and be 15 years old, but you're gonna have the same brain you have right now. So all of the experiences that you got until 42, you're gonna have those same experiences, but you're gonna be 15 years old. So I'm gonna be a 15-year-old. I'm gonna be 15 in a 42-year-old body.
Impossible.
It's impossible to do that, but I'm saying I will be able to show you then, because then I'll be able to have all the knowledge.
Yeah, but I think it's also still impossible for me to comprehend something that you probably telling me is impossible for me to comprehend. The only way I can listen is if I blindly listen.
That's what you got to do. you have to, because that's the thing. That's the problem with the black mind is they want to be able to see everything. So you're not gonna be able to see. It's impossible for you to see experiences.
Yeah.
It's impossible for you to say you haven't lived long enough to see those experiences. So that's why when somebody's telling you something, you have to trust that I tell my sons this all the time. I told them this the other day. I said, when I speak to you, the first thing that should come to your mind, what incentive does he have to hurt me? That should be the first question. If you're talking to anybody, if you're talking to me, you're talking to your manager, whatever, if they're giving you a command or they're telling you how to do something, the first thing that should come in your mind, what incentive do they have to hurt me? That's the first thing.
So just do it.
No, I ain't saying just do it. I'm just saying, so with me, and when I tell my boys, I'm like, what incentive do I have to tell you something wrong? Because if I fuck you up, you fucking me up, because I'll have to deal with your fuck up. So why do I have an incentive? Why do I have an incentive to tell you some shit that's gonna make you fuck up? That doesn't make sense. That's crazy. What incentive I got? Nobody said, hey, now you tell them to do that, Trell do that for 10 years and then you're gonna have $10 billion. Then, okay, now you're like, oh shit. Nobody ain't told me that. And shit, I don't even know if I'm gonna be here 10 years. I don't know. I just know that from 18 to 30 is those critical years where you can be focusing on yourself, building whatever you're trying to build, and then at 30 you'll have plenty of time. Because you know what the funny thing is that I noticed? I noticed that when you turn 30, the girls gonna still be there, the drugs gonna still be there. Probably some better drugs. They probably done made some other stuff that you can get on. Life is still gonna be there. All that stuff is still gonna be there. It just, you'll be richer, and then you can be able to get whatever woman you want. Makes sense to me. I can do what I want. I can go where I want. I can be with whoever I want to be with. Doesn't matter. That makes sense to me.
It makes sense to me. It just doing that day to day is hard. 10 years. How many days is that?
How though? If you so busy working on building yourself, like you don't really have time. You don't have time for that. I don't have time for nobody asking me what you give me for Valentine's Day. What you give me for Christmas?
I think that part's easy though.
When we gonna spend time together?
Oh, that's a little different. It's a little different. Come on now, you know that's a little different.
What?
That's a little different. When you gonna spend time, like when I'm gonna see you type stuff, like that's.
You gonna do all that?
Oh, that ain't nothing but a little text message, like a little 10-second text message. You go right back to doing what you were doing.
Nah. What y'all young boys need to do, y'all need to get very familiar with your fingers, your hands. You do. That's what I think. Get very familiar with yourself. Like love yourself. Love on yourself. That's all you gotta do. For 10 years. 10 years strong. I'm trying to tell you, man.